Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes,
my glasses are all blurry.
Feel it coming in. Golden.
Hello lovelies, and welcome back to another video. I'm really, I've been putting this off for a while now. I need to do some spring cleaning, and I need to do a lot of decluttering in the girls' rooms, a little bit in my room, and there's just areas in the house that have gotten really out of hand. This room is one of those rooms. I've already cleaned most of it. Now it's a mess again because the girls are in here playing, but I've been needing to declutter her closet, get it organized, and then we have a little tent, a play tent in here that I love, and I love having it out, but it's time for it to go away. Bethany doesn't have a lot of room in here, and I also have these, let me grab them real quick. I also have these shelves that I bought at IKEA a while back, and I could not find my drill for the longest time. Finally found it, but I don't have anywhere to put these because the tent is in the way, and I want to make like a little reading nook and get her books off of the floor into a reading nook situation. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna declutter some clothes for Addie because she's gonna be going into 2T like at the end of this year. But Bethany doesn't fit a lot of the stuff, and there's just some seasonal, are you okay? There's some seasonal Christmas stuff that needs to be purged. So what I'm gonna do first is disassemble this so that I can actually put the reading nook in this corner. I'm gonna put their little couch in here so they can read and have fun. I also waited until now to take this down because we've been having very cold days. We got more snow yesterday, and the snow's all melted now, and they said, supposedly, that winter's over. We'll see if that's true or not, but I wanted to keep it out as long as possible so they actually have somewhere to play in the house, but they haven't been using it much, you know, like my kids do well when I switch out their toys and stuff. Then we have her kitchen, which is right here, her lovely little play kitchen, which is super fun. We have a basket of books right there, and that's what I'm gonna try to get off the floor mostly and put these shelves up. So I have 3 of these right in this basket that has just been hanging out on top of the kitchen because there's literally no space. I need to declutter a whole bunch of stuff. Then I have some laundry to put away, which I probably will do that off camera because this is gonna be more of a spring cleaning type thing. And I really would like to get her carpets shampooed today, if at all possible, because they are gross. Then we have her bed over here, which I stripped that. Need to put the bedding back on. She's really in more of a toddler bed now, so you can see my giant tripod in the mirror there. And then this situation is an absolute nightmare. Dun dun dun. Such a mess. There is no organization. The only thing that's organized is mostly the color of the clothes is like by rainbow. That's evidently that's worked. So that's an update on that. But these bins are like empty, and I really need to organize some things. It's just really hard to get into them because of the position they're in. So I think I'm gonna flip those back to the way they were originally and maybe put her laundry bin on top. So we're gonna work on that. And hopefully this video ends up being multiple rooms, but we'll see. It's supposed to be clean, spring clean and decorate video. We'll see if it ends up being that or not. I don't like to promise because sometimes I feel really bad if I don't actually accomplish all that. But you do what you can, you know? So we're gonna vacuum the floors, shampoo them, wash the windows, wash the mirror, declutter this situation because this looks so messy. We need to get rid of all of these. These need to go in storage for future baby. But I'm not pregnant right now, but all of these headbands, they don't work anymore for either girl. So I'm gonna put those away. Yeah, so let's get started. Welcome to my spring clean and decorate for busy moms. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to declutter and organize the rooms that need it the most. But I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs. I'm tired of this. And I want to tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back. Wow, what a difference. This room feels like basically when Bethany was a baby and there was nothing in here. And then we almost moved one time and we had like packed everything up, and it just feels so good to not have the clutter in here. I've stuffed a lot of things in the closet. I've obviously picked up the toys, but the tent, I just did not realize how much extra room there is in here now. It's literally, it was taking up like a fourth of her room essentially. So I'm trying to figure out the layout of where I want things to be, because originally I was going to move the kitchen, which is right over here, and I was going to put it like in this corner, like right here. But what I'm starting to see is that that's where I was going to put her book nook. And I'm trying to see if there's a different spot where I could put it, because I was going to have her little couch and then I was going to have the shelves above it, like on the wall, with the books facing out, and just have a very curated selection available, and then the rest of them, you know, switch them out as time goes. However, if I do that, then the kitchen essentially has to stay here because it can't go in front of the windows because it's taller than the windows, and then it can't go in this corner because it's not enough space, like right here. Even if I were to take the mirror off, the kitchen doesn't fit from here to here, like from her crib to the door, because the door opens to right there. So I'm not, well, I'm crooked. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but what I'm gonna do right now is just get everything off the floor. I'm gonna move furniture around and I'm gonna vacuum everything, because I haven't done that in a really long time. Basically, probably since we were about to move, I haven't done that. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna see what we're doing next. I think I might declutter her clothes next, because if I shampoo the carpets right now, I won't be able to lay things out on the floor and see what we have. So we'll get them at least picked up. There is literally, let me show you what these look like right now. Can you see that? There's Cheerios, there is nasty stuff, that's a stain. There's literally like so much stuff on this floor. So let's get that cleaned up, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to give you a list of very simple things that you can do in your home. If you're busy like me and you have toddlers, it can be really, really difficult to spring clean your house, because a lot of it has to be done when your kids are sleeping or when they're there with you. And I know how frustrating it can be to not get to everything. So I'm giving you the things that I did in my house that were really easy for me to do, but made me feel like my space was refreshed for the new season. Be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video for my simple and elegant spring decor. All right, this closet is atrocious. I think I've organized it maybe 1 or 2 times since we've lived in this house, and we've lived here for almost 2 years. I periodically do pull out Bethany's clothes when she outgrows a style, when she outgrows a size. So currently I have the side of her crib in here, which needs to be put on the side or in the garage, like tucked back there. But I'm just gonna go through this real quick and pull out anything that is either it's in her size, because she's still in 2T. She's almost into 3T though. We're gonna switch her probably pretty soon. But all of her winter things that are really heavy or seasonal, like Christmas stuff, I'm gonna take all those out and put them in this box, and then save those for Adeline.
I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real.
All right, I've decluttered a few things. There's not much. I'll do a bigger purge when she's officially in the new size, because she's still fitting a lot of dresses, and some shirts are too small. So I'm going to pull those out real quick, the ones that I know don't fit her, from these drawers.
I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching.
All right, I've got a whole little box full of clothes that don't fit. I have a few more things to put away, and I'll just sort through those once I get to that. But we got our clothes decluttered, which feels great because now the drawers actually shut easily. But then I need to go through this later. I'm not doing that right now. That's a lot.
Like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing.
Alright, so I've got the, I feel like I'm always talking while I'm moving the camera. I've got the floor vacuumed out, so that's all clean. I moved the clothes over, put the empty hangers all on one side right here, and it looks so nice. But then for Bethany's things, I have this, which I honestly have not even been using. I haven't been using it to my advantage, and I really would like to have, like, here I have her shoes, for example, and then here I have her bows in just this bin. But none of these are organized. One of them is gonna have to be for extra diapers. So I'm gonna figure out that. And then I also have this storage, whoops. I also have this storage bin that I mean, honestly, it's so disorganized. It doesn't even make sense to have it in there because it's just taking up space and everything is piled on top of it. So I'm going to kind of divide things into categories as to what needs to be actually in the closet. She has a lot of extra toys that she doesn't play with all the time. Like, she has her dolls, and then she has these, you know, like she has like extra blankets for the dolls, and then like the crib, and, or what is this, a pack and play, a baby pack and play, and then a little carrier. So I'm gonna group things by categories and try to organize them. And then I also have stored in this closet craft things for the girls, which is technically supposed to be in those, the rollout bins. But again, it's not organized, so it doesn't serve me well. So I'm gonna figure out what categories I have, and then I'll show you how I organize it.
Fearless, steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. It is, bend open my heart like you're fearless, steal all the gold.
It's the next day. I greatly underestimated how long this would take me. You know, you could get it done quickly if you don't have kids, but when you have kids, you have a limited amount of time to work on things. So I got the closet. I don't even remember if I showed this because my, I had to leave, but I got everything sorted. We have things in their place. We have an empty bin, so that's great. I have places to put things. Right now what I'm gonna do is just work on getting these bows out of here so that we can, you know, have more of a visual, clutter-free space. I'm realizing how much like things on top of dressers and surfaces makes a whole room look dirty, and we wanna avoid that as much as possible. So
You can get, show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling.
Alright, we have item number 2 is a detailed vacuum, and you're going to want to really focus on slow vacuuming, and you can do all your rugs and your fabric headboards, because these are things that don't usually get done. We usually have time for a quick vacuum, but if you actually vacuum very slowly, your vacuum will pick up more dirt and gives you a cleaner floor. And this is really crucial as a prep step to then being able to shampoo your carpets. Next thing is you're going to want to strip your beds. You're going to wash your comforters, your sheets, and your mattress pads. These are things that don't get cleaned very often, especially the comforters and mattress covers. So make sure you do all of that. And if you have pillows that need to be washed as well, I would include those. Mine were relatively clean, so I did not include those. And then a little tip is you can put tennis balls in the dryer, and it helps to bounce around in there, or you can use dryer balls, and it will help dry your comforters or dry your pillows more efficiently and quicker. Or you can just put them outside to dry on a nice sunny day, and that works really well as well, and it gives you that nice fresh scent from outside.
Don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. I wouldn't know what to do.
From a distance, this does not look dirty, but there's a lot of dust on this. Definitely needs to be vacuumed all over. You know, just get the fuzz off of it, the lint, and the dust. Good thing to do every so often.
Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without you, I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without.
Item number 4 is to clean under your beds. You're going to get rid of odds and ends, and you're going to vacuum. Under my bed was pretty bad. We haven't done this since we moved into this room, which was right before Adeline was born. So there was a lot of like albums and keepsake stuff that gets shoved under the bed. We have some workout things in there as well for when we do our at-home workouts, and it just really needed a good deep vacuum and declutter. So I'm getting to this, and I was really happy with how clean and fresh it looked under there. Obviously I would do this in underneath other beds as well. I did it underneath Adeline's crib, and hers really needed it, but I didn't do that on this day because honestly, some days you can't do everything in one day, and this video was filmed over the period of like a week or more. So don't feel bad if you can't get everything done in one go. It's definitely not very feasible when you have little. Item number 5 is you're going to do one little project. You're going to do the thing that you've been procrastinating. For me, it was hanging up these little shelves that I got at IKEA a while back when we went to Dallas. We stopped at the IKEA and I got these little spice racks, and they're perfect for putting picture books on. And a little hack that you can use when you're hanging anything on the wall is you can use some painter's tape, and you basically stretch it the length of your item, and then you mark the holes with a pen, which makes it super easy to get it level. And then you basically just drill through the holes of the painter's tape, and that enables you to have it really straight and exactly in the space that you wanted. And I definitely needed my husband's help to get through this wall. I don't know why it was so difficult to drill through, but I really love how this turned out. It's super cute.
Nobody loves me better.
Number 6 on the list is to shampoo your carpets, and you're going to do the carpets that need it the most. So sometimes it can be really time consuming to shampoo all of your carpets and all of your rugs, but if you focus on the one that is the most dirty, that you know hasn't been done in a while, and really focus on getting that one clean, you'll feel so much better about the rest of your house, even though it's not perfectly clean all of the time. And it's just some of the sacrifices that you make as a mom to still be present with your children, but to still have a clean house, if you know what I mean.
Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every moment is another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Damn. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on your bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. 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 Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on your bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. I was on your bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every night.
This spot is so bad. I'm very hopeful that it will come up. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm just gonna do the rest of the floor in here and go from there.
The great texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, bottle your taste, it's really a bad reception out there, where you heading, why ain't gravity pulling you in closer?
Item number 7 is to deep clean something. You may not do everything, but you can do something. For me today, that was working on getting this high chair deep cleaned. It was so nasty.
I've lost you.
Number 8 is the fresh linens. You're going to make up all of your beds with your fresh, clean linen. So this may not be done on the same day. You might have a few things that are done and a few things that are not dry. That ended up happening with me, and it's no big deal. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I don't have a whole lot of sheets for my bed, so we ended up sleeping on the mattress cover, which is totally fine. Sometimes that's all you can do, and that's okay. So I am just stretching out my fresh sheets. There's nothing like a clean bed, and my husband told me when we were going to bed that night that it really seemed like it was like a hotel fresh bed with the fresh sheets. So we really enjoyed having a clean bed, and yeah, it makes all the difference, and also improves the smell of a room. If you have a funky smell in your room, it's probably time to clean your sheets and your comforters.
Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing.
Item number 9, your mirrors. You're gonna clean all of the mirrors in your house, a really detailed clean, get them super shiny and ready for spring. Obviously, this is something you do more than once a year, but if you're doing spring cleaning, why not have them all clean at the same time?
Yeah, I love you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I lost you. Yeah, I lost you. Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you. I've lost you.
Item number 10, you're going to clean all your windows. You're going to do your interior windows, your exterior windows, and make sure you do the window sills as well.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you.
This is a really cool hack that I saw recently, and I wanted to share it with you, is to use some basically Dawn dish soap, and I had like the knockoff brand, and you're gonna put it in a bowl. You're gonna grab a sponge, and when you scrub your windows on the outside and then you rinse them off with some water, just with your hose, it gets rid of all the grime and all the dirt that accumulates on, you know, the whole door, but it rinses clean. It doesn't leave any residue at all, and it saves you from having to use a bunch of Windex and a bunch of rags because they just get so dirty, if you know what I mean. It's really hard to clean exterior windows doing it like that. If you have a squeegee, you can also squeegee them down, but I just used a rag and it worked perfectly. I was very astonished by how well this worked, and I will definitely be using it again.
How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool, even wear that shirt.
So item number 11 is going to be washing your curtains. You're going to launder your curtains and just make them nice and fresh and clean. This is not something that gets done very often in our house, but it does help to cut down dust. And I would include on this list dusting your blinds as well if they need to be dusted. It just helps when you open and close things to not have those dust allergens flying into the air every single time. Ours were not that dirty, so I didn't include that today, but I will definitely put that on the list in future spring cleans or fall cleans.
That it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
Item number 12 is your baseboards. Wipe down all of your baseboards. It's gonna make your house look so fresh and clean and like brand new. Ours need to be painted soon. They used to be a really dark brown, and when we moved in, we painted them white, but they definitely need to be touched up again because it's been like 2 years. All right, we're on to the fun stuff. It's time to decorate. I'm going to show you how I made this really simple and elegant spring centerpiece for my table. I just got a bunch of hydrangeas from Hobby Lobby, and that container that I have is also from Hobby Lobby, or it's a pot, I guess. So all I did was I just cut the stems from the clump of hydrangeas, and I arranged, there was 5 on there, and I arranged them in with 1 in the center, and then I put the 4 around it to make it look like a ball so that they were evenly dispersed. And I even pulled off some of the leaves. You'll see there's a leaf there on the table, or a cluster of leaves, and then I just kind of placed those in where there were gaps in the end of it. And then I had also some faux greenery that it's like a faux boxwood almost. And I placed that in my hydrangea arrangement just to add a different variation of green and to pull in more of a vibrancy, because everything was white basically. So I added that in, and I really love how this turned out. It was super simple. I just needed a base of styrofoam to go with, or a base of floral foam to go with it. And yeah, I didn't even need to glue anything. It was really, really easy and simple to do. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Adeline woke up from a nap and she's a little bit cranky. There was a few things I wanted to say, so I might pop on here and there, but one of the things was that I love layering table placemats. It makes for a really interesting table look, and you can see how I did that in the video.
Not much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you.
When I was working on this console table, this was like the 3rd time of me arranging it, and it just didn't look quite right. As you can see in that clip, there was like 3 things of greenery all in a row. So I ended up changing it, which you'll see in the final shots of everything that I did.
The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move, it kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, we should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know